Hey, this is Ryan from Lexus of Edmonton, here to give you a video demonstration of this white on black RX 350 F Sport package. Under the hood, it's got a 3.5 liter V6 engine. It's running on regular fuel, not premium. The tires are 19-inch rims with Michelin all-season radials all the way around. Little F Sport badge is added on the side here on this package. The mirrors have the integrated turn signal. They're also power folding, power adjustable, and save with your seat memory. Alright, now we're going to open up the door and go inside the vehicle. Touch to unlock passenger and driver side. Take a look over the door panel first. 3 independent seat and mirror settings. Power locks, power windows, power mirror controls. Bottom of the panel here has a little flap for envelopes and papers and that kind of thing. The bottom of the door jambs on all of our RXs have this this kind of gap here, the way the body's built, and the ledge on how it goes in, so that when it's closed, you can see it kind of covers up and blocks this whole area here from getting any dirt or like water and stuff like that on it. So when you're getting in and out of the car, you can rely on this to always be clean and not really have to worry about scuffing your clothes or your shoes or that kind of thing. We take a look at the power seat controls. Up here on the bottom left side, got a couple more things, most notably the power trunk and gas cap and parking brake. I'm just going to hop in now and shut the door and turn on the power so we can see some lights in here. So starting on the left hand side, they got an extra cup holder for the driver here. On the steering wheel itself, you got stereo controls. Mode will let you switch from satellite to AM to FM. This is obviously your volume. This will change channels. This package, the F Sport package, has the paddle shifters on the wheel. If you take a look at the dash here, you got another button on the left hand side. This up and down will change what your heads-up display is and show you different things like the current mileage and other ways to look at your mileage. This is a real-time mileage gauge. Cruising range. Lots of different things to look at there. The wheel has an F Sport badge on it with this package. Taking a look at the display screen is sunken deep into the dashboard so that when you're looking out on the road, you can glance over to the screen really easily and not have to take your eyes too far off of what you're doing. The screen itself is controlled by the Lexus remote touch system. It's this thing down here. It's kind of like a mouse. Your hand sits on it. Fingers move this top part around here. And it acts like a cursor up on the screen. Lets you kind of move around and select different options. Really kind of familiar. Most people are familiar with using a mouse, and it's very simple to navigate. If we hit the menu button down here, you can take a look at some of the different options that are available to you. Climate, audio, and your service info and vehicle information. Other features on the dashboard are the fan controls, kind of your standard layout up here, dual climate control. Couple cup holders over here. The shifter has its manual mode with tap shift, or the paddles, whatever you prefer. Option to shut off your traction control. Got heated and cooling seats for the driver and the passenger. On the passenger side, you have a lock and glove box, another space for papers and envelopes, and the passenger lock-unlock button, as well as window control. The last thing, take a look inside the armrest here. There's lots of extra storage space. This will come out or move back wherever you want it to go. And down there you have the auxiliary power outlet, as well as your USB and auxiliary input for the stereo, if you want to plug your iPod in or whatever other music playing device that you have. Up top are the lights, sunroof controls, and sunglasses holder. The sunshades have mirrors in here. You slide this back, light comes on, you got the mirror there. The rear view mirror is automatic dimming. And as far as the interior of this vehicle goes, that is about all the main features to show you. Now we're going to move on down to the rear end of the vehicle. One thing that Lexus did with the design of all of the new models is something called the L finesse idea, where they use the Lexus L in all kinds of shapes and angles on the car. You can see it in the tail lights, you can see it in the chrome, you can see it in the moldings up on the spoiler, you can see it on the chrome around the windows. It's just everywhere. They try and throw that L in everywhere to kind of give it a unique design characteristic. The trunk on the back here is a power trunk. The button's on the remote. Just press and hold. And we'll take a peek inside the cargo area. Got a cargo cover with this package. Your carpet floor mats, the rubber mats are already installed in this vehicle. A couple books for the manuals and that kind of thing to go in the glove box, as well as the trunk mat back there, and the cargo net as well. On the back bumper, this package has the bumper guard already installed. A couple other little features of the cargo area. The bench seat in the back is a 40-20-40 split, so you can have them in any configuration that you want. It's also got little handles on either side in the back here, so it's just one quick pull to drop the rear seats down and get some extra room. When you're all done loading up, the button to shut the trunk is up top here, or you could do it manually if you want. One other little thing to note on the back here is the wiper for the rear window is actually installed underneath the spoiler, so snow is not really going to get in its way or get on top of it or stop you from being able to clean the window, whereas most other SUVs kind of have it positioned down here where snow can pile up and ice can build up and that kind of thing. Let's go inside the back seat and take a quick look at what's in here. Door panel, locks, windows, cup holder, rubber floor mats. You got a little flap here for envelopes, papers, books, you know. The center part here folds down for an armrest. It's also got little storage space in here, and cup holders on this side. The seats, as I said before, are 40-20-40 split. They got handles on the bottom here. Pull that. It comes down to give you space into the trunk there. Alternatively, that same handle can be used to recline the seats too, if somebody wants to lay back and there's room. As well as they do actually come forward. It's a little tricky holding the camera, but seats are more or less fully adjustable back here. Couple little heating vents from the armrest, and some light controls, and that's about it for the rear seats. Now we're going to come back around to the front of the vehicle, check out the F-Sport's custom grille. It's got an added little body skirt on the bottom here. Lexus redesigned all the grills for the 2013 model year, and they're all based off of the spindle kind of bent inward pattern on the ends there with the chrome trim around it. If we look at the headlights, really nice design on them. Your running lights are all these bright LEDs here, make you really visible in all weather conditions. Fog lights down on the bottom. All in all, a very attractive to look at grille. think the F Sports definitely has the nicest front end out of the RXs. I pre-popped the hood here so we can take a look at the engine. You can see that Lexus does a really nice job of finishing off under the hood here with all the plastic moldings. And they pop off really easily too, just with these little plastic rivets. The engine again is a V6 3.5 liter, runs on regular gas. The covers in here kind of serve two purposes. One, obviously, to keep things clean and to keep dust and stuff out of the engine. The other thing they do is provide a little bit of insulation to make the vehicle a little bit quieter. And they're fully insulated. You can see all the rubber stripping around the whole way. So we'll generally stay quite clean in here, even in wintertime. So that's about all I have to show you for this RX 350 F Sport package. I'm Ryan from Lexus of Edmonton, and I approve this message.